Um, Firstly, I would like to thank my Sunday school teachers for giving me the opportunity to stand here today and share a testimony. I'm pretty nervous, but I'm also very grateful for this chance. I hope that something I say today can encourage you. Secondly, um, I want to say sorry to our parents. I'm gonna be saying my testimony in English because my lie is not the best. But in the future, I aim to do better, and maybe next time I can do it in lie. Um, Today, I'll be talking about gratitude and thankfulness. When we hear the word gratitude, we usually think about saying thank you, but I think gratitude is more than that. It's about having a thankful heart and remembering everything we have comes from God. Sometimes we can get so busy only thinking about things like school, sports, work, or just life in general that we forget to stop and appreciate all things God has already done for us. One verse that really stood out to me is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18, which says, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." What I like about this verse is that it doesn't say to thank God only when life is going well. It says in all circumstances. That means when things don't go our way or when we're going through something difficult. We can still choose to thank God because He's always there for us and always has a purpose, even if we don't understand it at the time. Another verse I really like is Psalm chapter 107, verse 1, which says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, His love endures forever." That verse reminds me that God's goodness never changes. Our situations might change day to day, but God's love for us stays the same. One Bible story that I think shows what gratitude looks like is the story of the 10 lepers. Jesus healed all 10 of them from a disease that had completely changed their lives. But after they were healed, only one of them came back to thank Jesus. When I first heard the story, I remember thinking, how can the other 9 forget to come back and say thank you? But looking back, I realized that I can be like them as well sometimes. I can definitely be guilty of forgetting how much God has already done for me. There are times where I'm too focused on the next thing I want, or I'm thinking about something that didn't go my way, instead of realizing how much God has already blessed me. I don't always stop and think about the fact that He gave me another day to wake up. He provides for me every day, protects me, and gave me a family and my friends. It is really easy to compare yourself to others. You might see someone with something you wish you had, or feel like someone has it easier than you. I've definitely caught myself doing that before, but when I stop and think about everything God has already given me, it reminds me to be thankful for what I have because others don't have what I have. Sometimes when I scroll on my phone, I'll see videos of people going through things that I can't even imagine. Some people are missing arms, legs, and their families barely get by. Seeing things like these reminds me to be thankful and also reminds me to pray for those who are going through difficult times. That's something I'm still working on, and I want to make it a habit to thank God every day, not just when something exciting happens, but even on the normal days and the hard days. Sometimes during a random moment each day, I just thank God for a few things. Sometimes it's something big, sometimes it's something as simple as being able to go play soccer or just doing anything in general. I think that's one way I can apply gratitude in my own life. Instead of thinking about what I don't have, I want to spend more times on appreciating what God has already given me. Thank you all for listening, and may God bless you all.